Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today we will be exploring top 5 evil criminals you never knew about. 5. The Butcher of Bucharest, Ion Rimuru. In the 1970s, Rimuru terrorized Romania with a series of gruesome murders that left the nation in fear. He lured young women to secluded areas under the guise of companionship. Once alone, he brutally attacked them, using a knife to dismember their bodies, leaving remains in various locations around Bucharest. His chilling moniker came from the sheer brutality of his acts and the methodical way he disposed of his victims. Rimuru was finally caught after an extensive police investigation connected several missing persons cases to him. Key evidence included a bloody shirt found in his possession, which matched DNA from the crime scenes. Arrested in 1971, he was sentenced to life in prison for his horrific crimes. Number 4. Dr. Michael Swango. To the unsuspecting public, he was a well-respected physician, but behind closed doors, he was a cold-blooded killer. He was responsible for the deaths of at least 3 patients, though the true number may be much higher, potentially reaching dozens, often injecting them with lethal doses of drugs during routine procedures. His first suspicious activity was noted by a colleague who observed a disturbing pattern: patients mysteriously dying or suffering complications only while under Swango's care. After a thorough investigation revealed his troubling past, which included previous malpractice claims and accusations of suspicious patient deaths, he was arrested in 2000. Swango received a life sentence, but the true number of his victims remains unknown. Number 3. Armin Maiuais, the real-life Hannibal Lecter. In 2001, Maiuais posted an ad on a cannibalism forum seeking a willing volunteer to be eaten. This shocking request led to a gruesome act in which he murdered and consumed a man who had agreed to the arrangement. The crime unfolded in Maiuais' home, where he filmed the entire act. He was caught when the victim's friends reported him missing, and police discovered chilling evidence during a search of his home, including video footage and body parts. Initially convicted of manslaughter, his sentence was later upgraded to murder after the case gained international attention. Maiuais was sentenced to life in prison, leaving many to grapple with the moral implications of his actions. Number 2. Pedro Rodrigues Filho, known as Killer Petey. This Brazilian serial killer claimed the lives of over 100 individuals, targeting not just random victims, but specifically other criminals, whom he believed deserved to die. Filho's methods were gruesome. He often filmed his murders, and was known for extreme violence, including dismemberment. His notorious acts drew attention from law enforcement, but it wasn't until he was arrested in 1973 for a separate crime that his true nature was revealed. During his time in prison, he boasted about his past killings, and even committed further murders behind bars. Authorities linked him to numerous unsolved cases. Filho was initially sentenced to 126 years in prison. However, Brazilian law capped his jail time to 30 years, which was later increased to 40. After serving 34 years, he was released in 2007. He was rearrested in 2011 for various offenses and released again in 2018. On March 2023, he was fatally shot multiple times outside his home in the municipality of Mogi das Cruzes, São Paulo. And finally, number 1. Charles Manson. While many know him as the leader of the Manson family, fewer realize the depth of his manipulation and the horrifying acts he inspired. Manson didn't directly kill anyone, but he orchestrated a series of brutal murders in 1969, most infamously the Tate LaBianca murders, where his followers brutally murdered actress Sharon Tate and several others in a drug-fueled frenzy.
What you're about. Tell me in a sentence who you are.
Nobody. I'm nobody.
Manson's ability to manipulate and brainwash his followers was chilling, portraying himself as a prophet of a coming race war. He and several followers were caught after police connected them to the murders through witness testimonies and physical evidence left at the crime scenes. His trial became a media sensation, culminating in a life sentence, cementing his legacy as one of the most infamous criminals in American history. And that was 5 evil criminals you never knew about. If you enjoyed the video, please do not forget to drop a subscribe button and a like for more.